Only 3 more days, all airlines in Nigeria will shut down. Chairman Airpeace, Allen Onyema, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Nigerian airline operators are demanding operational licenses from the federal government to begin importation of fuel into the country, following the recent fuel debacle and scarcity across the country. Airpeace Chairman Onyema warned that airlines in the country will shut down operations over lack of aviation fuel. We have only 3 more days. All airlines in Nigeria will shut down. We are not threatening this country, it is a fact, he said. He is currently speaking at a meeting of oil marketers and airline operators with the NNPC CEO Mele Kyari. I have the mandate of all airlines to demand that airlines begin importation of fuel so we can buy planes of millions of dollars. We can also import fuel ourselves. Let NNPC give airlines licenses. We want to import ourselves. Now wow. Since Buhari handed every economy of Nigeria into the hands of his Fulani brothers, everything has collapsed. This is the most irresponsible government I've ever seen. Well spoken. The president is also the petroleum minister. He has changed the portfolio for almost 7 years now. Ministers have been changed, some are deployed, but the president has not seen the need to drop that portfolio and face pure state matters, which are gargantuan by nature. The National Assembly has been dumb to call the president to order to effect the necessary change, which is to appoint a substantive and experienced technocrat to man this substantive and experienced technocrat to man this all-important ministry. The person must not be a Fulani man. Nigeria is doomed absolutely to collapse under the regime of Buhari and his Fulani brothers. But why are they not permitting these people to import the fuel themselves? Like, I don't understand. Why are they making things very difficult for business people? This is what I'm talking about. Light, you no get. People that manufacturers go through hell. If you are a producer at this period and you manufacture your own products, it's not going to be easy for you. If you manufacture your product, you burn money on diesel, you burn money on fuel, you also pay for NEPA bill, you service your generator, you repair it when it gets broken down or damaged, and then you pay tax. You still pay tax, and then you still pay money for light, electricity. Now, wow. Then, if you're not going to now talk about people who, these people now, small businesses, that they run their businesses. Which business would even they use light? We are completely finished in this country, and somebody will come and say, that Nigerians should applaud the president. For what exactly, I'm asking? You claim you're working, but Nigerians are in pain. Nigerians they are bleeding. If person is sick, person don't even see what you don't do. Because the person see they sick. And now they give her food where they make her sick. Then you're coming out to tell the sick person to applaud you. How now? How? Now, wow. Petroleum minister is the best office to occupy in Nigeria. That is an office that money flows as liquid, which you can siphon billions and dollars under 30 minutes and still refill liquid without any suspicion, except your group of corrupt embezzlers with that same backyard deal has been taking place. You're absolutely right. Kado Mofele from Fulani dynasty was in control of Nigeria economy for the past 8 years. Now, you're suggesting for change, I believe. Sentiment apart, Buhari is not the cause of the scarcity. Having regard to the public consequences of the present Russia-Ukraine war and the sanctions imposed on Russia by the West as a result. If this war continues, things may get worse. God forbid. You think so? Who is now the person? Look, those who are responsible for the scarcity of fuel, they are everyone in the Ministry of Petroleum. And if your president is among them, he's actually among. He's among. Yes, he is. Because he's in a ministry where he can call the shots on who supervised the importation of this fuel. It is simple. Points to the person. Produce the person. When the persons come, whatever you want to do with him, you do. If you want to deal with him, if you want to ask him what went wrong, if you want to ask him, and if he's giving you answers that you don't like, yes, he's not giving you, he's not preferring solutions, you remove him. You remove him. You look for people who can do the job, not your family members. The problem in this our country is we allow marriage, we allow nepotism and favoritism to take the place of marriage. And anytime we do that, we bring more problems on ourselves. Even though the problems are not going to be immediate, it is going to be catastrophic. It is going to be like a tsunami or a volcano that nothing can hold. You can say that again. In this country, there's no light, there's no diesel, there's no aviation fuel. What a country. Yet, and all Airpeace is doing is fighting themselves here and there. Okay. This country is a trash. What happened to our free refineries that the criminals cannot repair them? Help me and ask them all. It's the same questions everyone is asking because some Nigerians are indirectly benefiting from the process. They don't want dumb debt to work. These criminals will go out one day, of course. Fuel shall be 14 naira per litre and dollar shall be $1 to 1 naira. As many that collected 2 cups of rice and their 500 cash for voting, your pain is just beginning because the man is going for a third time. I don't think so. Maybe he'll just put in someone. Maybe it's true. Maybe we'll put him someone who he will be remoting. Help me and ask these people why they're not allowing these guys to report for themselves. When I talk about how the economy is not favoring, some people will say, oh, you hate this government, you hate this government, you hate this government. But no, I don't. I do not hate this government. I hate the way they behave. I hate everything they do because they don't do the right thing. This government, they don't make things easier for the masses. You don't provide job. People go into business. They toil under the sun day and night. They work, they crack their brain to bring out policies that work for their businesses. But do you know what? Because they are not in charge of policies that is being made at the top. Anytime they try to push their business forward, you push it backwards. Just with one of your policies and all their plans comes crashing down. I don't know why they are not going to permit these people to bring in the aviation fuel. And this is not a threat. He's saying that is what will happen. He's saying they cannot do anything about it if they're not given the license to bring in for themselves. You want spoil show now? How will exploitation and monstrous corruption continue? They will fight you with their own teeth. On this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.